Hello, I'm Crew. I am 12 years old.
I'm Scott Mercuro. I'm Crew's dad.
I'm Carissa Mercuro. I'm Crew's mom, and this is Crew's little brother, Trey.
Crew has a e-chair that he uses at school. It doesn't go very fast. It's kind of heavy. It's about 80 pounds. And so we're trying to find something lighter that had multiple options and speeds, because that's the most frustrating part for him is when people walk ahead, he can't keep up.
I think one of the main things we were looking for in a wheelchair also was that it was lightweight. We want to be able to have him go with friends because he's at an age where it's like, I felt really guilty being like, oh yeah, you can take him, but his wheelchair weighs 80 pounds. Or like they didn't have like a lift for their car. So then there was a lot of times where he just missed out on a lot of stuff because we couldn't get his chair there if I couldn't go.
It's let me play with my siblings and my friends so much. It's very helpful now. It's like a game changer from the other device I used to have.
Yeah, we were at the mall yesterday and he was commenting like, wow, I'm doing so many more things, like being involved in so many more things that I couldn't do before.
Well, normally he sits back and kind of like just like observes his friends playing. When we went out the other day, they were like playing tag and he was like, wait, I can do this. I was like a little nervous that it was going to tip over, but he had no issues. Like it was like very stable. One of the most amazing things when he first got on it, and you could tell that like his confidence level went up, and from like, oh my gosh, I'm in a wheelchair to like, oh my gosh, this can be fun and I can still have fun and go fast and be me.
Yeah, it's always been a concern of ours, just making sure that he feels a sense of normalcy because of walking limitations. It's great to see things that we can help to improve his quality of daily life with friends and family and just on excursions and getting around. Mobility is huge. I think out of everything we've ever had, this is one of the best devices that we've come across.
When we opened the box, put it together to charge it and stuff, it was so easy. It was nice that we didn't have to screw anything in. It was like one piece. You just had to put it together and put the seat on.
This device was like instant, and we just plug and play basically. And it's cool because it has that fold down retractable bar that slides underneath, so you can scoot up to a bench.
And another nice thing about this wheelchair, which we haven't used it yet, but his other wheelchair, the battery, getting it out at the airport is really hard. This one's going to be nice because it's right there on the seat and you can just slide it out quickly.
It's just like the speed, the overall design, and how light it is. It's just surprising.
It looks cool.
Ways. Yeah.
Because most mobility devices aren't made to look as like sleek and clean. We were taking pictures with his sister and his brother, and normally it's like the wheelchair is so big that like he was sitting on the dashmoto and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can actually see you. Like you're not like being overtaken by like this big wheelchair. Like I can like see everything about you. So that was like really cool. When he opened it on Christmas morning, he was so excited, but he was immediately cruised down the hill so fast. There was like no problem getting down the curb and off of the sidewalk. And he did a turn and he was like super stable. So that was like kind of mind blowing, like how happy he was. And also too, it's like the first time ever they didn't have to say, hold on, wait for me, slow down, wait for me. I was like, slow down, Crew.
It's basically just amazing. It's like makes you feel independent. It makes you feel like you have a superpower in a way. Yeah.
Most devices that we've come across have been very antiquated, so to speak. They don't look great. They look very almost like enhance the fact that you have some kind of a disability. But with Dashmoto, the design is so cool looking and so freeing and such an independence provider that it's a very dignified experience. They don't feel a sense of difference amongst people. People are impressed by the way it looks.
I would basically recommend it to everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I would recommend it for obviously children of his age, because you have to be a certain height to kind of reach those pedals. And that was our biggest concern, but he's tall enough for it. Anybody with mobility issues, this is not only cool looking, but it's very helpful. The multiple speeds we've learned over the years has become very important. I think to a lot of people, it would be a gain in their independence. One thing that's been lacking in this arena is design quality. And I think that Dashmoto nailed it, overall. as best as you can do.
And to actually see him with like a smile on his face when he gets in it is like so nice versus like being sad when he has to get in his wheelchair. Like to see him smile and be like, see you later.
I would basically recommend it to almost everyone, like people like me, anybody, because it's actually such a help for like everything.